book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So now, one of the curses to let you know you the Israelites, it said that these people will have a nation that come from far, from the eastern hemisphere, all the way over and put you and ship you through slave ships. Watch this.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
As swift, do we got the eagle? It said as swift as the eagle flyer. What is the symbol, or what does America identify with? What symbol do they use? The eagle. What about Spain? What do they identify with?
Bring it out.
The eagle. So in order to know who the Israelites are today, they will have a nation to come from far that will be swift as the eagle.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation
whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Was you speaking Spanish before they came over here?
Bring it out.
No, we were speaking Hebrew. That's why you got the right here, the Ten Commandments in Hebrew, written stone in where? Come look, Alejandro. I know y'all about to go. We about to go too. It said the Ten Commandments in Hebrew, written in stone in where? Where is it in there? Where was that found? New Mexico. So what language was you speaking before the Spaniards came and forced you to speak Spanish?
Bring it out.
Hebrew. Ancestors worship that image, and guess what? All the ones that said no, I'm not doing it, they murdered them. So what you think now, the children that kept being born after that and after that, after that, did they have to worry about them trying to rise up? This is why you don't see the young lords and the brown berets. You don't see no brothers, the Mexicans and Puerto Ricans with that spirit to try to rise back up and fight for their people. Now you walk around destroyed. Now you walk around saying, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, I love God, but I don't know how to actually do it.
I mean, one thing is, no.
I want to hear it. I want everybody to hear it.
One thing doesn't have to, how do you say that? One thing doesn't have to do with another thing.
What you mean?
That's where I'm at. Thank you guys.
Okay, now look, what's your nationality? Nope, what about you? Issachar. So why did you say Mexican and he said Issachar? So now, why did you forget? So Alejandro, before y'all go, read Deuteronomy 28 and 49 real quick. When you read in the Bible, because your name is Israel, it's crazy how you got the name Israel, but you don't know that you're from the 12 tribes of Israel. You walk around calling yourself Mexican. You walk around calling yourself Hispanics. We walk around calling ourselves Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, all of that. But look at this real fast.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So now, one of the curses to let you know you the Israelites, it said that these people will have a nation that come from far, from the eastern hemisphere, all the way over and put you and ship you through slave ships. Watch this.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
As swift, do we got the eagle? It said as swift as the eagle flyer. What is the symbol, or what does America identify with? What symbol do they use? The eagle. What about Spain? What do they identify with?
Bring it out.
The eagle. So in order to know who the Israelites are today, they will have a nation to come from far that will be swift as the eagle.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation
whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Was you speaking Spanish before they came over here?
Bring it out.
No, we were speaking Hebrew. That's why you got the right here, the Ten Commandments in Hebrew, written stone in where? Come look, Alejandro. I know y'all about to go. We about to go too. It said the Ten Commandments in Hebrew, written in stone in where? Where is it in there? Where was that found? New Mexico. So what language was you speaking before the Spaniards came and forced you to speak Spanish?
Bring it out.
Hebrew. So that would mean one way to know who the Israelites are, they would have a nation of people, a race, una raza, that'll come and put you and make you speak their language, and they would be using the eagle as their symbol. So what race of people was conquered by another race of people that identified with an eagle, and then they came and made y'all speak another language? Who would be the Israelites today? Who did that happen to? That would be the Israelites, the Mexicans would be that, right? Watch this.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the
Lamentations, Deuteronomy 28:16, read 16, watch this.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Lamentations 4 and 18. So one way to know who the Israelites are today, they will be cursed in the city and they will be cursed in the field. What race of people suffer from gang violence? What race of people that live out there in Mexico or by Mexico, they mess around and get caught up in the cartel? They got the violence that's going on. They cursed in the city and the field. Who building all the construction that's going on in Milwaukee? Who get the worst jobs? Who get overworked and get underpaid? Who the one in the field that always got to get the work? You know, in order to come into America, they make you seek what? What you got to do to get into America? You got to seek asylum. You got to get permission. But wasn't this the land of the Mexicans? Wasn't y'all the indigenous people? Wasn't y'all the ones that had this land first? So how is it that you would not be an Israelite? The curses identify and let you know that you're not Mexican. You from the 12 tribes of Israel. That you are an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. But one way to identify exactly who the Israelites are, watch this.
Lamentations 4:18. They hunt our steps. They what? They hunt our steps.
What do ICE do? What do ICE do? What's going on with ICE? Huh? It said the ICE or the other nations, the Europeans, do what?
They hunt our steps.
They hunt our steps. Are they not raiding houses? Are they not going around finding Mexicans 16, 17 deep in one house, all living in the basement? Now you getting pulled over, they asking you if you got your green card and if you are a citizen. I don't want to jump and spoil it for you. Watch this.
That we cannot go into our streets.
Now they can't go into our streets. You got Mexicans that's here, Latinos here, Venezuelans here, Puerto Ricans, all these other brothers and sisters from the other tribes. It said they hunt our steps. Read.
We cannot go into our street.
See how y'all can say, hey, I gotta go, I gotta go. Other people can't do that. Your brothers and sisters that's suffering, waiting on you to wake up and teach them the truth so you can come back into rulership, they don't get to just say, hey, I gotta go, I gotta get up out of here. When they leave, they ain't got no ID. They gotta come here illegally so they can try to take care of their families and send money back home. They don't get to walk around freely and enjoy this place that you got to enjoy. You supposed to take the ability that you got here and go help your brothers and sisters. Read.
Our end is near.
Our what?
Our end is near.
Lamentations 5 and 5.
Lamentations chapter 5, verse 5. Our necks are under, verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
So it said, remember what has come upon us. All the ways that they stole our resources. They stole that land. They made your ancestors worship and become Catholics. All the things that we go through as a people, suffering, getting deported. Watch this.
Our inheritance is turned to strain.
Our inheritance. Wasn't the inheritance of this land North America, Central America, South America? Wasn't that the inheritance that you're supposed to have? Watch this.
It's turned to strangers.
It's turned to strangers. That white man now, Los Gringos, they get to take your land. They get to put us in slavery and make you gotta work to where you can't even stand still and listen to the word of God. Because what? I got this to do. It's Sunday. I gotta get ready for the rest of the week. Watch this.
Our houses to aliens.
Our what?
Our houses to aliens.
What do they call the Mexicans or the immigrants that come into this country?
Bring it out.
But the Bible said that they are the illegal aliens.
That's right.
Not you. So why is you allowing this place to go on when you're supposed to be in rulership? Why are you allowing your brothers and sisters to walk around calling themselves Mexican, but you know you from the 12 tribes of Israel, from the tribe of Issachar? This is why the Lord said, because we break his commandments, we are now going to have our inheritance, our houses. What?
We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money.
Now wait, it said, what do that mean, Alejandro? We have drunken our water for money. What do that mean? Is water, it flows free from the sky, right? Do you got a water bill? Have you ever got free water that you always got to pay for it, right? Unless somebody nice and give you a water. But generally speaking, you now have to serve your enemies for the one of all things. Even for the stuff that falls freely from the sky. Watch this.
Our wood is sold unto us.
Now, it say our wood is sold to us. So now, Alejandro, what's your nationality? Whoa. No, come. You just looked at this sign. And so, are you 4 or 5 different things? Which one are you? You can't be. Numbers 1 and 18. How are you going to see that you from the 12 tribes of Israel? But then, this why, when you was in your phone, you were typing the text and you wasn't really listening. If you, it say, my sheep hear my voice. If you really want to be into the kingdom of heaven, how do you get there? It's going to start by you first got to learn, you got to study and know how to get there. But now you walk around here saying that you Puerto Rican and Mexican. That's not what God called you. That's you know. How did you find out? Who told you it was Puerto Rican and Mexican? How? Who told you that? So now the parents, did they take a DNA test or something?
Bring it out.
So where do you read in the Bible that we mixed? You don't. But you would take a DNA test. A lot of people don't even know what DNA stands for. What DNA stand for? Deoxyribonucleic acid. A lot of us don't even understand it, but we'll talk about DNA all day. You have to now understand this.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assemble all the congregation together on the first day of...
So now assemble all the congregation together. This is the same thing we doing on a Saturday where you supposed to be that brother. You speak Spanish? So you speak Spanish and English, right? You supposed to be out here with your brothers and doing what?
And they assemble.
You gotta assemble. All these 12 tribes of Israel, we are going to be assembling and keeping the Sabbath day holy.
That's
Read.
right. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigree.
Now, Alejandro, what's a pedigree? So now it said they declared their pedigrees or their family tree, their lineage, their bloodline. Read.
After their families, by the house of their father.
By the who?
House of their father.
So Alejandro, the house of their fathers. You are what your father is.
That's
so
right.
Is your father Mexican or Puerto Rican? Mexican. That means all that you are is an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar.
That's
You're
right.
not Puerto Rican and Mexican. Is your mom Puerto Rican? So guess what? That means your mom would be from Ephraim, but you would be from the tribe of Issachar.
That's
and your parents, are they married? So that's a beautiful thing, because the only thing you read right here about the brothers and sisters, all these 12 tribes, these are the only people that you're supposed to be husband and wife with.
That's right.
So your parents being married, that's a great thing. But now the Bible says your family lineage, your bloodline is only declared by the house of their what?
Of their father.
No, they mixed.
Of their father.
So that means you are only what your father is. So if your father is a so-called Mexican, that means do not walk away from here calling yourself Mexican. Call yourself what God calls you. God calls you an Israelite from the tribe of what? Issachar. So if I ask you now what's your nationality, what you gonna say? That's Issachar. Like you, what's your nationality?
I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
It's that simple. But we used to call ourselves black, Puerto Rican, Cuban, but now we understand that we are of the 12 tribes of Israel.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation